Leo, welcome to November 2017. November brings the action for you to your foundation, to your home, how you nurture yourself, how you take care of yourself, your personal power, your soul power. Foundations are important to everything, especially our lives. Stronger your foundation, the more you can achieve in the world. And it is about you achieving in the world as well in November, because you have your full moon in that area of your destiny in the world, your reputation in the world, your profession in the world. The Taurus full moon on November 3rd and 4th brings the action to your achievement in the world. And this is a wonderful full moon. It has powerful Pluto, spiritual Neptune, and inspiring Jupiter all in positive energy flow with it. Jupiter is coupled with the sun, opposing the moon. Pluto is trining, and so this is a very empowered moon. It's an encouraging moon, and it is about you balancing all that you're doing in the world with your personal needs, and having a lot of balls up in the air in November. And watch out for anxiety. If there's just too much going on and it's making you anxious, you want to, take that time out to recenter yourself. Breathe, release. Exercise is a wonderful way to release anxiety, stress, and so on. But the moons this month are more harmonious than they were last month in October. And so that's good news. Now what's interesting too is Venus is in Libra and she's opposing Uranus in Aries at the time of the Taurus full moon, just like in October when we had the Libra new moon being exactly opposed by Uranus. We have it now, Venus has moved into that place. And so the message is continuing about getting out of our comfort zone and being open to doing things in a new way. So Libra brings the action for you to communication, speaking, writing, teaching, your thought patterns, your style of listening and speaking, social media, the car you drive. So for some of you, maybe it's time to get a new car or a newer car. For some of you, is it time for a new computer or a new phone? Is it time to change how you use social media? Is it time to, change the way you are marketing yourself to the world, your products and services? This is a time where you'll have the opportunity to, take a look at it and see what you can change to improve your life and make your life better. Some of you may be moving here in November, and you could be moving to a much nicer house with Jupiter in this area. It is a great time for investing in real estate. It is a wonderful time to invest in new property, and it's exciting. It is very exciting. And Venus will couple with Jupiter on the 13th here. So this is you really enjoying your home life too. Really loving to be at home, loving to be with your family, loving to be in your own space, doing your own thing, really building that strength and support from the foundation. And then you have, of course, the Scorpio new moon in this area of foundation. And this is a good moon too because it is in harmonious energy flow with Chiron. Chiron acts like a planet in your astrology. He's an asteroid between Saturn the past and Uranus the future. And with Chiron in harmony with the new moon, this is healing. So you could be, healing yourself. You could be just feeling really good at being at home and with family and those you love, surrounded by your pets and books and music and plants and things that just nourish and nurture you, and just feeling healed by this energy, which is beautiful, which is, I just love it. It's a healing energy, and it's time for healing. And now, Uranus is disrupting this new moon too, but it's a minor aspect. It's not a major aspect. It's an awkward aspect. He is with the Scorpio new moon, Uranus. And so there's that message again for us to get out of our comfort zone and, you know, try something new. And, you know, Uranus is in that area of expansion of consciousness, long distance travel, higher education, higher consciousness and thinking. And so the superconscious mind. And so, you know, it is about tapping into that higher consciousness and thinking of, okay, you know, what do I need to change? How can I change it? You know, for some of you, it's a move. For some of you, you may want to move from where you are to a better location. You know, Scorpio does rule emotional truth, and it can be about, you know, speaking your truth. And your words have tremendous power, so maybe that's it too. You know, this message for Leo is to really speak your truth in November and, you know, spread it far and wide using social media or your blog or however you are communicating your thoughts and ideas to the world. For, you know, the first 3 weeks here in November, you're really going to want to be at home and doing your own thing, focusing on that emotional nurturing of you and, you know, feeling safe and secure and really not wanting to be out in the world too much. Then that sun moves into Sagittarius on the 21st, and that brings the action to romance and creative self-expression and fun and risk-taking. And so as more planets move out of the deep, dark waters of Scorpio and into the light and fun of Sagittarius, you will be feeling that call to travel, you know, and have more fun in your life as well. And so, now, for those of you that are single, this still is a good time for you to meet someone new. The ruling planets of your partnership house are in harmonious energy flow. And this is the last pass of the Saturn-Uranus aspect that forms positive energy. They rule your 7th house of marriage and partnership. And so, you know, for some of you, you could find that a casual relationship becomes more serious, or a dating relationship that you've been, you know, someone you've been dating for a while now becomes a committed partnership. And you could find that, you know, there's proposal going on here for you in November, where either you ask someone to marry you or someone asks you to marry them. Love is really strong in here in the fall, the October, November, December time period. And it, you know, it could be someone that you're already connected to, or it could be someone who's at a distance. It could actually be someone right in the community, or it can be someone who lives in another country. And but it's exciting, and it's love that could last. You know, this is a lasting love. Whenever Saturn is involved in something, it lasts. Saturn builds structures. Saturn is a builder. He builds things that last. And so with him in harmonious energy flow with Uranus and the North Node and Venus, this, and then eventually Mars, this is a time where, you know, you could be meeting someone and building, you know, this new lasting love with. So there is going to be new opportunities for the Leos in the area of love here in November that is really going to heat up in December when everything moves to that area of romance and fertility and so on. So this is a time for you to really like build up your strength when you're in Scorpio, because it's not the strongest time for the Leo. Your ruling planet is the Sun, and you know the Sun prefers to be in fire signs or air signs, less so in the water signs, and you know this is a time for you to work on that foundation and on your home too. You know, do things around the house. Maybe make the house more beautiful. Maybe you want to paint or get new furniture and make it more comfortable for the holidays. So you really focus there, but you are busy at work too, because that Taurus full moon, you know, you get one new moon in this area and one full moon. And the Taurus full moon is very active, but it's supportive. It's a supportive energy. So it's because your work is going well and you are busy with what you're doing. And, you know, we don't want to stress for success. So make sure you're watching the anxiety or, you know, doing too much, overcommitting yourself, and then having to play catch up, and then, you know, feeling tired because you have, you know, so much on your plate. But with that Sun entering your sister sign Sagittarius on the 21st, that is good news. And then Neptune stations direct on the 22nd. It's a subtle energy, but it's a very important energy. And Neptune is in harmonious energy flow with Venus and Jupiter, who coupled together on the 13th, and they're sitting together at the Scorpio new moon, being in harmonious aspect with Neptune. This is really exciting. Now, this is really good for real estate investing, or, you know, buying a new house and getting an excellent loan, or, you know, maybe a family member steps up and gives you the down payment. You know, something amazing happens for you that is strong in building your foundation. And it can also be, you know, partnership where someone steps up and sponsors you for school or a business opportunity, something that you want to start a business with. You get this financial support from a family member or, you know, someone else where you didn't even, you know, expect it. All of a sudden they step up and they say, you know, I'll help you get your business going. I'll be a financial partner and help you, you know, launch this business. And that's good news too. You know, so there is a lot of good news in here. Now, Mars is going to square off with Pluto on the 19th. And, you know, that can be a challenging time. It's a fast-moving energy. It is, you know, at the Scorpio new moon too. Both Mars and Pluto rule Scorpio. So it is part of the Scorpio new moon energy. And, you know, that's going to be a bit challenging. There could be, you know, some challenge to what you're saying from other people, you know, or someone at work disagreeing with your point of view, your perspective, or what you're saying. We always want to create the win-win with this energy, because when Pluto and Mars challenge each other like this, it's always best to be more diplomatic and look for where we can find that middle ground, where we can find that place where we do agree. But it is a fast-moving planet, and he'll move past it by the time the Sun enters Sagittarius on the 21st. But there could be a little bit of rockiness in the community or social media, but definitely stand for yourself and what you believe and what you think and what you're saying. It's not about, letting anyone intimidate or bully, but really owning your power and clarifying your position. It is an opportunity for you to clarify why you take this position, why you believe what you do, why you say, how you, whatever you're standing for. And that's an opportunity as well to clarify your position and, stand firmly in what you believe and what your truth is. Scorpio rules emotional truth. It rules the truth. And, if you're coming from your truth, that's what matters. It doesn't matter what other people's truth is. It's what is your truth. And, you stand for that. And that may be the test. Are you going to stand for what you believe in? Are you going to stand for what your truth is? Interesting, interesting. And then, of course, we have Thanksgiving on the 23rd, and we're in the holidays. We're in the holiday season. So for single Leos, new love opportunities are here for you. And, you could be meeting someone really solid, really good, that you could, build a future with. For those of you coupled, you may find that you're, committing to your partner in November, that you're making that commitment to the relationship. And that's exciting too. And what's that? Put a ring on it? Yeah, there you go. Put a ring on it. And so that is a big theme in here for you in November going into December of lasting love. And the money, is good too, but it comes down to your, resourcefulness. How resourceful are you in your using your skills and abilities to attract greater wealth? And, Mercury rules that area of money for you, your personal resources, as well as the money you make from the business you own or the money you make from the company you work for. And he is direct in November. And that's always good news for increasing income and attracting new abundance for you. So the more resourceful you are in November, the more abundance you'll attract. But, your strength comes from fire. And when that Sun moves into Sagittarius, and then as more planets move into Sagittarius, Mercury's already there, Saturn is there, that's when your energy reemerges. So, this is a time for you to, practice extreme self-care, getting plenty of rest, not pushing yourself, taking your time, getting things done, and then you're ready to launch when you are at that Sagittarius new moon and in that area of creative self-expression, true love and romance. But it's still, a wonderful time for love in November for the Leos, committed Leos, partnered Leos, single Leos. This is a time of harmony, for those of you that are coupled and building lasting love with each other. It's really beautiful what I see in here. And career is good. There is a balancing act going on with you, with your personal and your professional life that you're going to have to do. And you may not feel as energetic as you normally do with the Sun in Scorpio, but it will pick up by that third week. And, You may even feel a boost with Mercury moving into Sagittarius on the 5th. And so, you know, more energy is coming. And you'll have more energy if you're, you know, not burning the candle at both ends. You're taking time for yourself. You're exercising. You're eating well. You're resting. You know, creating that life-work balance as well as practicing extreme self-care. Spiritually, you know, create that space for you to listen so that you can receive all the downloads that are coming in for you so that you are living a great life and focused on your creativity, focused on your creative projects, and feeling on top, in touch, and in control. Health looks good. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Leo, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It really supports the channel and the work that I'm doing here with you. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. So until next time, Leo, it's all about lasting love.